Kentaro, me. Once you go Dark Templar, you never go back.
Hey guys, this is Fuller and welcome back to another new Hearthstone Heroes. This time it's the final StarCraft episode. We've done Raynor, we've done Kerrigan, now it's Tassadar and the Protoss. For the hero theme, the Protoss are known for advanced technology and powerful abilities. All units have shields and they typically are very specialised and expensive. They utilise a lot of robotics, some being fallen warriors, whilst others just being pure robots. On top of that, there are a few powerful caster units for support, or there's the void units who use stealth to sneak up on enemies. Lastly, there's the bigger, heavier capital ships. As for Tassadar himself, he destroyed the Overmind, having mastered both Templar and Dark Templar powers. I based a lot on this as well. Let's go straight into the hero. Again, a friend Noob in a Box helped me by making a custom Protoss art. Here's an example. It's based on the Shaman design. It's teal and has Protoss symbols all around the card. How cool is that? Here's how Tassadar would look in game.
And you thought orcs had large shoulder pads.
You can compare him to Thrall and Grommash, and you can see this is tinted as well, it's not just the cards. For the hero power, for the first time I went with a 1 mana cost, and remember how I talked about Protoss having a lot of shields? Well, here it is. Sire Shield, for 1 mana, give a friendly minion +1 health until the start of your next turn. So a temporary cheap buff you can throw around, protecting your minions, allowing favourable trades, or just simply protecting against damage and board clears. Remember the way the mechanics of Hearthstone work. If a minion with this buff is reduced to 1 health, he wouldn't die when the bonus health is removed. So cheap, and I'd say very useful to spam each turn. On to the minions. Firstly we have Zealot. For 2 mana he's 1/3 with charge and enrage +2 attack. When you play him you'll hear this.
My life for iron!
And when you attack,
Blades of Justice!
you can compare him to Bluegill Warrior or Omani Berserker. He won't trade that well with a 2-drop, but if you can damage him he can come out with a 3 attack and have charge. And you can always use your hero power to keep him alive.
Fear is for the enemy!
Next we have Sentry. For 2 mana it's 1/4 with, whenever adjacent minions take damage, reduce it by 1, but not less than 1. For entering and attacking, goes nicely in between 2 Zealots, not very useful by itself though. Like a Sun Fury Protector or a Direwolf, you'd want to establish some board presence before playing it. On to Stalker. For 3 mana it's 3/4 with, Death Rattle, return to your hand with 2 less health. When he enters,
Cold is the void.
and when he attacks,
Cold fury.
the idea is you could keep replaying him over and over, potentially with buffs and shields to keep him viable, an alternative to Harvest Columns, but you need to spend a lot of mana on this one.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Here's one of my favourites. It's Phoenix. For 3 mana it's 3/3 with, Battlecry, return an enemy minion with 3 or less attack to your opponent's hand. When it enters,
Teleport successful!
when it attacks,
Weapons primed!
solid stats, and you immediately gain some board advantage. Best in the early game when there's plenty of targets to go around.
Second star on the right, straight on till morning.
This one's potentially very strong. It's High Templar. For 4 mana it's 4/3 with, spell damage +2. When he enters,
Cassam de Templari.
attacking.
Together we vanquish.
Now this would be nice with an Arcane Missiles. He only has 3 health, so you need to have spells to play pretty rapidly to get the value, else simply playing a Yeti is much better.
Your thoughts betray you.
On to Dark Templar. For 4 mana he's 5/1 with, stealth, and whenever this minion destroys a minion, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. When he enters,
From the shadows I come.
attacking.
I strike from the shadows.
An assassin minion with a benefit. The downside is he doesn't have much health, so he's easy to remove if you do decide to attack the hero instead. Note though, if he's killed by an enemy minion, the damage is still triggered. Sneaky DT strats.
I stalk the night.
Next we have Immortal. For 5 mana, he's 3/5 with. Whenever this minion takes more than 2 damage, reduce it to 2. For entering,
I return to serve.
and for attacking,
Fury unyielding.
very tough, very resilient, but he can be taken down easily by lots of weenie minions, just like in StarCraft. He doesn't have much of a punch though, with just 3 attack, but with constant hero power top ups he'd be difficult to remove without spells.
Back in my day, I had to teleport to and from school. In the snow, uphill, both dimensions.
Now we're getting on to the serious big guys. Next it's Colossus. For 6 mana, it's 6/6 with. Whenever this minion damages a minion, deal 1 damage to all other enemy minions. When he enters, and when he attacks. So even if he's attacked into, his effect still triggers. He'd be the anti-Zoo if you can get him out fast enough. Plus mass shields and you can tank him up well. On to Carrier, a more defensive unit. For 7 mana, it's 6/6 with. Battlecry, summon 2 1/1 interceptors with taunt. When it enters,
Carrier has arrived.
attacking.
Obliterate.
Getting 2 taunts is always handy, and his stats aren't bad at all. Similar to Ironbark Protector, he's a basic card, brilliant for Arena.
My patience is limitless. Release the interceptors.
Next we have Mothership. For 8 mana, it's 4/10 with. Your other minions have stealth. When she enters,
Justice has come.
when she attacks,
Primary weapon engaged.
goes with just about every minion, except taunts maybe. The main advantage though is the stealth is an aura effect, so even if you attack or deal damage with minions, they re-stealth immediately.
Don't make me turn the ship around.
On to the legendaries. Just like the previous times, I've made 2 and you have to pick the best one. Here's the most obvious one, it's Zeratul. For 9 mana, he's 6/9 with. Stealth. Whenever this minion damages your opponent, destroy a random enemy minion. When he enters,
I will be redeemed.
and when he attacks.
Oblivion descends.
The anti-control deck, you can assassinate other late drops and damage the enemy hero whilst keeping your Zeratul alive. Since he has stealth, you choose when to deliver the blow.
Ire will be restored.
The alternative legendary is Phoenix. For 9 mana, he's 4/8 with charge, and Death Rattle, summon a 4/8 Fallen Phoenix with charge. When he enters,
I fear no enemy.
when he attacks,
I hunger for battle.
kind of a cross between Grommash and a Khan. You can throw out a charge and pretty much know that you're secure getting some good value out of him with the Death Rattle. Let's go on to the spells. The first one is Chrono Boost. For 0 mana, for the next 3 turns, at the start of your turn, gain 1 mana crystal this turn only. It's similar to Innovate, but delayed and can set you ahead in the long run. You're giving up a card though, so you'll need to be sure it's worth it. Next is Warp Rift. Again for 0 mana, return an enemy minion to your opponent's hand. It costs 4 less. Like a sap, which is cheaper but with a penalty downside. Especially good at clearing a taunt or a big minion for a turn if you want to go for face. On to Plasma Shields. For 1 mana, give a friendly minion plus 4 health until the start of your next turn. So like your hero power, but stronger and much more mana efficient, using it for trading minions and to protect yours for a turn. Is a very nasty one. It's Feedback. For 1 mana, deal damage equal to the amount of cards in your opponent's hand to a minion. The anti-handlock card maybe, but generally very good early on whilst your opponent has a lot of cards. Next we have Psyblast. For 2 mana, deal 5 damage and deal 1 damage to all friendly characters. Like Soulfire, a very cost efficient damage burst, but with a big downside. Can go nicely with Zealot to trigger the rage, but you'll need to be careful. This one's interesting, it's in Taro Adun. For 3 mana, give all friendly minions plus 3 health until the start of your next turn. And draw a card. Like Plasma Shields, it's great for trading minions, or if you're worried of an incoming Flame Strike or a board clear, then this card is for you. On to Reconstruct. For 3 mana, put a Dragoon card into your hand for each friendly minion that died this turn. Dragoons are 4-3 for just 2 mana, pretty situational, but if you can draw a few though, it's really worth it. Dragoons are cheap and very efficient minions. Next we have a simple one, it's Revelation. For 3 mana, place 2 spells from your deck into your hand. The type of card you want if you have a lot of spells in your deck, or a very few specific ones your deck really relies on, similar to Sense Demons or Arcane Intellect. Time for some board clear, it's Psystorm. For 5 mana, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions and 1 damage to all friendly minions. Like a Consecrate, a bit stronger but with a drawback, especially powerful if you have an empty board or are being overrun. On to Mind Blast. For 5 mana, deal damage equal to the amount of cards in your hand. If you can manage to get a maxed out hand, this can be supremely powerful. Maybe some kind of Handar deck could emerge with this. Next we have Vortex. For 5 mana, both players return all minions to their hands except one, chosen randomly. Similar to Brawl, if you have just one single powerful minion down, this won't affect you at all, or alternatively you can run a lot of Battlecry minions and really use it to your advantage. Lastly we have Thermal Lance, another board clear. For 6 mana, deal 3 damage to an enemy and deal 2 damage to all other enemies. Like a Swipe, you target one and it also lightly hits all other targets. Pretty expensive though, but it can do a lot of damage. Alright, that's it for the Protoss class guys. For the next video I'm looking at legendary spells for each class. Maybe 2 per class or even 3. Send your ideas to fullerscards@gmail.com. I'll pick the best ones and together we'll see what we can come up with. Here you can see a sample legendary spell art by Noob in a Box with the dragon all around it. I think it looks awesome. What do you think? As always, please leave a like and let me know how crazy imbad this class is, or generally just what you think in general. We just hit 6k subscribers guys, so I guess not too far from 10,000 now. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.
What do you mean we don't have Reavers anymore? Then send the Dragoons!